Hold on a second. Let me get the right button. Where's the button? There it is. Belinda, it's recording, okay?
Yes. You know what? I'm going to slap you so hard, and I'm going to enjoy it.
Hey, everybody. It's the Mardox Daily Live Chat, the DLC. We're going to call it the DLC, the Mardox DLC. They'll think it's something to do with gaming and stuff. And we're here every day, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Today we have John Brewer down below. And because I'm wearing my T-shirt, the new Mardox T-shirt, I'll show you in just a second. Because I'm wearing a T-shirt, I guess we could show how really dark I'm getting. I'm getting close to John now. Getting very close. Michael, well, he's a little bit behind. He's trying to become black like us, but it's like, you know, it ain't happening, dude. You're so white for fighting. Belinda's with us. She is going to be the referee for software. What did we call it? It was
software discrimination.
Software discrimination. She's going to be the referee for that. No, but seriously, we're here every day, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We do these shows for our members to come in and see us, talk with us, ask questions. If you want to put a question on the YouTube site, go ahead, and we'll do our best at answering it. If I can't answer it, John probably can. He's all wise and all-knowing, I think. Yeah.
More than you, Nelson.
Yeah.
But we love you.
I got mail. My T-shirt came in today. So
where's my darn cup?
Hey, do you guys?
Very cool.
Do you guys see it the right way? Because for me, it's inverted.
Yes.
Yeah, we see it the right way.
Yeah.
See, John just gave us a new language. Thank you, John.
Yeah, you're welcome.
We're speaking Johnese.
As long as John doesn't start talking like the shizzle and the dizzle, we're good.
You don't want to go there.
Hey, Nelson, is that your tail?
That's Merlin, who's
No, you think it's Merlin. It's not Merlin.
Yeah, I know. It's right behind me, right? Hey, everybody.
Blame it on Merlin.
Yeah, we're gonna. Belinda and I have started doing a blog on Mardox Plus in this channel. I started doing a blog about the content, and it's funny. I'm getting a lot of views on those videos about PLR and MRR, all this content. It started off me wanting to show people what I had to sort out and how I'm going about sorting it. And then Belinda and I were on there yesterday, and we uploaded a new episode. So looking at this, it's catching some traction. And I was telling Belinda, maybe we'll create a new channel name. Maybe call it something like PLR Daily or something like that, and we'll talk about PLR and e-content, and you know, not an hour-long episodes, but you know, maybe we can review certain content, or you know, what to watch out for, what not to watch out for. You know, what kind of crap we send to Michael to make him feel like, you know, he's all smart.
Mm-hmm.
Then Michael's like, give me more content.
I think it's a good topic though, because there's so much of it out here today in the industry. You know, and with the new people coming into the industry, really need to be properly educated. We need to drown out all of this ridiculous hype and stuff. You know. Yeah. It's time for it. It's really time for people to step up in the industry. Especially program owners and stuff like that, and people in the know, because people can't be coming to this industry thinking they're going to make hundreds of thousands of dollars in the next few days or something like that.
That's it. I'm going to put up a page here, a screen to show our members what I'm going through here, and I'm not kidding when I say there's 10,000. Or let me. I got to get the page up. This is the folder I'm working on right now. It doesn't have as many files, but if I back up one screen here and go select all, bottom corner of my screen says it's still calculating 8,061 folders in this folder here alone. That's that's individually. Each one is an individual PLR or MRR, some sort of content. Like I'm showing this in the live video, and I've broken it down to every file name right now that starts with a number. And then I'll go to the ones that start with an A, so on and so on, and I'll work my way through. And there is so much content. There's over 10,000 articles, but I'm seeing a lot of. I've got this Master Resell Right ebook. It looks good. It's got the thumbnail. Two things happen. The next folder down, it's the PLR version, the private label right, which I can modify it version. And then I'll notice a little bit further down the same ebook, just rebranded with a new e-cover with a new title. But when you open the PDF up, it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's all duplicated.
Yeah. It's like, so do I have 10,000? No, I probably have like 5,000 actual, real, solid things. So by sorting this all out at Mardox, it's going to take a long time. It's going to take a couple of years to go through all this. But as I go through and I sort all this, and I place the videos, ebooks, and all these packages, and get rid of all the junk, yeah, then we're going to have a real solid base of content people can come to and take a look at. But we need to come up with a registry or something of people, real serious marketers that want to create ebook content and actually.
Show's over.
That's a short show, Belinda. If you just want me to shut up, just say so.
Yeah. He's being nice, like hint.
At least we're getting that old-fashioned. At least we're getting that old-fashioned rate. There you go. By the way, YouTube just told me that we're now live.
Hey, thank you, YouTube.
It took that long. Yes. But no, we need to set up a registry. I would like to set up a registry of people who want to create content like this. Original. They've got to be the original creators of the content. Come in and have it registered with us. The title. There would be a signature authentication to identify that piece of content, so somebody else can't just take it and duplicate it. If somebody else, like let's say for example, I sold my content, Belinda downloaded it, modified it, gave it to John. John would still be able to come into Mardox and say, "Is this authentic?" The system would say yes or no. Similar to that IVSN number at the bottom of a book when you buy a book from a bookstore.
Yeah.
I think
can you still? I don't know if this is still relevant or current or whatever. You used to be able to somehow watermark digital documents or something like that. You know what I mean?
You can. But what's stopping somebody from taking your document and rewriting it?
Sure. This is true.
That's, I put on one screen, I can sit there and go,
Yeah.
Sure. Granted, somebody's going to copy your shit, they're going to copy your shit, but there should be something more substantial when we come down to, if I put out an ebook, Michael should be able to say, is Nelson the real author of this ebook, yes or no? Now, whether I cheated the system, that's between me, the original owners, and the courts. But Mike should be able to at least have some sort of confidence saying, yes, this is legit, or this is bullshit. You see? I think that could go a long way. I think we could actually make a big name in authenticating ebooks, especially from original content creators. It's nice as private label rights, as being able to put your own label on it. But I'm big on, if I get a PLR document and I put my label on it, at the bottom of the document, I say where I got the original content from. That's just my ethics. That's just me saying, I think the person who originally wrote the content is entitled to credit.
Yeah.
But he also gives you a license, eh, Nelson?
Say again?
He gives you a license also. What you cannot do with it. Excuse me.
Yeah, but like I said in last night's video with Belinda, and the one before that, was what's stopping me from getting a package from you, Mike, and then just take a PLR license from whatever I want, slap it in, and then distribute it as whatever I want. There's nothing stopping me from doing that. It says
that's why if you're going to brand it, you're going to change the
license.
You're going to change it.
That's it. I'm not big on redistribution of my ebooks. If you want my ebook, you can have it. If you want your friend to have it, have him come to your Mardox website and have him set up underneath you and get the ebook. That's what I'm big on.
Yeah.
That way you're sure to get it from the source.
Basically you're using your own ebook as a distribution pack.
Right.
To say, hey, join Mardox.
Yeah. Now what I'm working on is there's a whole PDF library that I got my hands on to make PDFs on the fly, and what I want to do is I'm playing around to make it so that we can insert in web URLs. So when John downloads my ebook, the system will generate an ebook for him with his affiliate code in the ebook.
Yeah.
He can pass out the PDF all he wants. When people click the link, it's his referral link inside the PDF.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm working on.
Which is what
Well, that's what they're doing with Traffic Exchange and all that.
Yeah.
You'll notice they have all these, Like they put 4 or 5 different, if you belong to those programs, and then you redistribute the book. Basically.
But that's just the website.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the actual PDF file you're downloading, and your link is in it. I didn't have to program it. You see what I mean?
Okay, I mean, I don't know if this is different from what Mike is talking about, but that is what you find in a lot of places. They'll write an ebook and about their system or whatever, their program, and let you download it and distribute it with your affiliate information.
Right.
But you have to be like upgraded and registered at the program.
Yeah.
And for it to be able to function.
Right.
Yeah, to distribute. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm not saying I'm the first one doing it, but I think it's pretty neat that you can take an ebook, distribute it, and it still comes back to you. You know, as the affiliate.
It's a good thing. That's what it's supposed to be all about.
That's it. You know. And it's the PDF software owned by Adobe. That's the problem. Adobe requires that you buy a license to be able to do the PDF modifications. Since last year, 2016, Adobe released the rights for any software to create PDF, but to a certain limit. You can't make interactive PDFs and stuff like that. You can make simple, like, here's
information, basically information PDF.
Yeah, here's the HTML, make it into a PDF, boom, it's done. But by doing some programming, I'm able to say, here's the HTML, here's John Brewer's link in the HTML, take it, make it into a PDF. Done.
Yeah, and it's active.
Yeah, but I cannot take the HTML, put it into PDF, and then modify the PDF. I can't do that, you see. So that technology has come out, but it's slow going, you know. Hey, Wilson's back. Look at that. Wilson's in the room. Mike's going to take some time. There you go. It was just showing your forehead.
Yeah.
Mike, you were just showing your forehead. I said, Wilson's in the room.
Now I get it.
Mike's like, where's Wilson?
Hey, where's Wilson?
I was looking. I saw Wilson. You know?
It's not Wilson. That's where's Waldo, guys. Come on, where's Waldo?
Yeah. See, if you would have said Waldo, it would have made more sense.
Yep. So that's what we're working on, and it's funny how we started YouTube video, and it's like people are like, oh, hey, you gotta go see this, you know. So make content, like I tell John and everybody else, make content, put something out there, and you can see where it goes. If you don't make it, you won't know, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The movie Field of Dreams, the phrase in the movie, do you guys remember what the phrase is, the key phrase in the Field of Dreams?
If you build it, they'll come.
Close. If you build it, he will come. That's what's in the movie. But since the movie, people have said, if you build it, they will come. In the case of doing YouTube videos, if you build it, if you film it, they will come. But the Field of Dreams, the actual phrase is, if you build it, he will come. Check it out. I learned that yesterday.
You learned something. Whoa.
Yeah. But it's funny. On YouTube, if you make it, if you film it, they will come and watch it. It's just, you've got to do it. You know. Michael, when are you going to start doing videos?
Soon, but at the moment right now, I'm tied up.
Soon.
Very tied up. Very tied up, yes.
I got a video I got to put out where I showed my I took my camera and I looked down at the ground, and you can see the bulldozer chain that was wrapped around my leg and paddle locked and goes to my desk, and it was this huge bulldozer chain. And I said, can somebody please help me? They captured me. And then my daughter behind the scenes is, what are you doing? I said, get back to work. Okay, no problem. I put my phone down.
But no, Nelson, I really have to get all this stuff organized and all that.
Lauren,
surprise!
Lauren.
Hey, Lauren.
Lauren.
I got a surprise.
Yes.
Let's see. Package opening.
I wonder what Santa brought for me.
Yeah, well, because I love you, that's why. I love you. Lauren's like, creepy. See it, Lauren.
Go ahead, continue talking.
Yeah, we're waiting to see it. Hey, Lauren.
Yeah.
Lauren, look what came in today for me.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I look good.
Yeah, finally.
I cannot wear this in public. You know that, right?
Why
Why
not?
is that?
I live in
Hey,
Quebec.
free advertising, man.
No,
Yeah.
I know, but I live in Quebec. Come on, Michael.
That's
I'm
very
gonna have
true.
every single French guy. Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire votre chandail? C'est quoi le texte? C'est quoi ça? In French.
Well, learn how to speak their language.
Yeah, but I would have to write. I would have to write on it. Building a community one member at a time. Let me go.
But next time, get one in French.
Yeah, that's the thing. Hold on a second. I want to go to Google Translate. Just give me a second. Google Translate. Translate. Hold on a second here. How do you go to Google Translate? Hold on. Or is it? Okay, there you go. Building a commune. One
They're
member.
probably going to use fabriquer une communauté, une personne à la fois.
Oh, oui, non, arrête, toi, là, le style français, là. Attends ton tour, là. Construire une communauté, un membre à la fois. So that's what I'd have to, it's not bad, it's about the same number of words. So
yeah.
I would have to put that in French. For those of you that
you just have to have a sticker made. When you go out in public with the sticker over it, you know.
Yeah, just there.
Ow.
Or
just
stamped on it red in French.
Hey, Nelson, I'm wondering, in French, do they have PLRs and stuff?
Oh, there's a lot of stuff in other languages. There's a lot, but to find it.
You have to find it though, right?
Yeah, because now we got to go to the French community and start. All the stuff I got's in English. Most of the stuff on the internet's in English, and it's assumed that if you're going to do something on the internet, you're going to have to learn English.
No, exactly.
You know, so there's that. But
I
would like to start putting PLRs up in French, but then it's to read it in that language and know that it's good.
Yeah.
You know, Lauren, how's it going down there? We still haven't seen anything yet.
Huh?
We haven't seen anything yet.
She's stunned. She's stunned.
I didn't see it. Where is it?
They made it very tricky to get out.
Yeah, come on. She's stunned.
It's Lauren, it's childproof.
Lauren.
Yeah, you have to give it to the child so they can know.
Go, Lauren.
Hello, Lauren.
Yeah, Lauren is our group cheerleader.
Yay. Where's her pom-poms?
Yeah.
I'm the quiet one.
Can't be quiet if you're a cheerleader.
With Belinda being off video, I have to say Lauren's the best looking.
That's nice.
Belinda won't take the challenge.
Hey,
Nelson, don't forget the cast iron.
That's right.
Hey, Mike's got the number down.
I ordered the cast iron skillet, white, enamel white with Mardox written on it.
Really?
Yeah, hey. No, yeah, for sure. Why not?
Yeah.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Hey, Lauren, when you got your package, did it come with a bill or anything saying the amount or anything?
No.
Oh, good. Because I'm testing that out. With Vistaprint, when I used to send stuff, they would send a copy of the bill along with it. But being the program I'm part of now, they're not supposed to send the bill.
My tracking shows that it got dropped off at my post office, but I have yet to get it.
Yeah.
If they're doing that same door thing again like they do with my webcam, I'm going to kill them. I will go over there and murder them personally.
Hold on. What's that, John?
What did they do with the webcam?
I spent $200 on a webcam that the tracking shows got delivered to the post office and that they supposedly delivered to my house and I never got it.
Really?
Yep. And if they're doing that with my mug, I'm going to kill them again with all those.
Oh yeah, with all those freaking diamonds on it.
The cameras, the camera's more expensive, obviously, but still the print
Yay.
Lauren, you can rip the cardboard, right? There you go. Let's see it.
I mean, I lost $200. I don't get a refund. I don't get a replacement or nothing.
There you go.
Back.
Let's see the inside. I haven't seen the cover part.
Turn it around again. Oh, okay.
Yay.
So the inside, up. You're off camera.
Thank you.
You're off camera.
You got to do it a little
Pretty.
slower, Lauren.
Huh?
You have to do it a little slower. Show it a little slower.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go. Nice hands.
There we go. Other side. Yeah.
There you go. Don't break it now. It's the only one in existence.
Right.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Now,
Congratulations.
the only way now to get that mug, like John has the old one. John has the 2016. I think Michael has 2016 also, right?
2015.
Yeah, you've had it for, you had it in the beginning. The 2017 model is the one Lauren has. Yeah. And so the only way to get your name on it now is to kiss our asses. No, it's to be a paid member. It's a paid member for 6 months, and then you get your name on the mug. So that's the only way to get it right now. We had other ways to get it. Or become a lifetime member like Belinda, but that's a whole different story. Belinda just threatened, and we just finally caved in and just gave her a lifetime membership.
We realized she wasn't going away, so.
No, that's it. I was like, just give it to her, whatever, you know. Wow.
I must say that Belinda has become a real integral part of behind the scenes here. So pretty cool.
Oh, she's doing a lot. Belinda's handling all the Facebook group stuff. She's the one that runs the Zoom room. This is her room. If she wants to kick me out, she can. Please don't.
Do it.
Do it.
And I will hate you. And Belinda also handles a lot of the behind the scenes support tickets when they come in, the ones that she can handle. And then there's a lot of the design work that we've done that we work on. I bounce a lot of things off her, not necessarily all rubber. A lot of it is concrete and cement, granite.
Hurts a little bit.
I thought you, Nelson. I thought you were the planter of rubber trees.
Yeah, right. Yes. Quebec is a big rubber manufacturer. Yes, right.
Yes.
Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Must be an insider.
Well, I checked the mail and it didn't come yet.
Did you check the female? Discrimination. You don't come to this channel and watch this show if you have any problems with people saying black and white or male and female.
Penis.
If you're overly
happiness. Happiness.
Happiness.
Yes.
If you're overly sensitive, then it's not the place to be.
Yes, and if you're prone to software discrimination.
I missed that whole conversation, thank goodness, because I was on the phone with my husband. So whatever you guys said about that earlier,
I'm gonna be right back. Continue, guys. I'm gonna be right back. There's something noise outside here.
We didn't talk about that at all. He brought it up. But
I was hoping to bypass it.
What is this about, this software discrimination?
No, just some people think, I won't name any names, but some people think that they know it all about software and everything is bad and whatever. So, just one of those people. Okay. I don't mean Nelson, I mean someone else, not Nelson.
Yeah, okay.
Nelson just likes to play with it.
We'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it right there.
He's an instigator.
Yeah. Interesting. You know what another good thing would be, to be able to have some kind of list of or reference point for are places that truly check out things as to whether they're a scam or not.
Yeah.
I mean, that truly do it, who are truly, you know, neutral and really check out the program and stuff like that.
Right.
Because it's important that someone has a place to go to where they can put in the name of the program and say, okay, is this real or is this scam? And what do you know about it?
Right.
You know, and I don't know how many authentic places out there are like that, because you found on the place, and then after a while you realize that they're just favoring certain things over other things and stuff like that, and it's disappointing.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
Yeah. So that's something to look for.
Yep.
Something to look for, and if we ever find something good like that, we need to be sure on Mardox, because it's like Nick was disappointed with the one thing that we had because he thought the guy was legit. And
which thing is that? Which thing are you talking about?
There was a site where the guy evaluated programs.
Oh yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And Nelson discovered that he wasn't as legit as he thought he was.
Well, most people, like when I do reviews, you'll notice when it's a sincere review, because what I would do is I would put the pros and cons of any company, but I did it in a way that the reader would weigh out, okay, I could live without this, or I must have that, and they can make their own informed personal decision. It wasn't putting a company down. Now, if there was a scam out there, I would never warn people unless I could back it up, because legally you can get, sued for slander and stuff, so you have to be careful about that. But my job as a reviewer was to do an actual unbiased review. That was the whole idea.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
We're talking about it would be nice to have reference points where we can go to for actual places that legitimately evaluate things if they're a scam or not, because if you got disappointed with the one thing that we had and you thought he was legit, and it turned out that he wasn't so legit as far as evaluating programs.
Yeah, which one was that?
I can't remember who the guy was.
Oh yeah. No,
I noticed him.
Yeah, I was big on promoting him, and then I realized he was actually only pushing his own product. That's not right.
I could see that from the beginning, because he'd be all over JB Zoo, putting people's stuff down and saying, "Well, come to my site." So I saw the red flag right there.
Yeah. And that's the stuff I missed.
Well, I'm a member, so I see things like that in other places.
That's why it's important that different. That's why it's. I'm sorry, Nelson. That's why it's important that different people. You just own the program. You have nothing to say.
I don't own the program. We own the program.
Yeah, that's right. So be quiet and let me talk.
Okay. There you go.
No, that's why it's important to have different people checking out things, different sets of eyes, and different perspectives, because we all come at things from different aspects according to our experience and stuff. Nelson has that tech side about him, but Linda has that population side about her, and she notices things that we don't often notice right away, you see.
What side do I have again?
Like public relations.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to think more time of the month side of things, but yeah, okay.
See, I knew you'd go there.
Why do we go there? Can we edit this? Hold on, let's back up.
Yeah, exactly. Edit a lot of it. No, but here's the thing, and I'm glad that John brought this up. John, I'm sorry, not to interrupt you, John.
No, go for it.
Oh, thank you. You're right about that. You hit the nail on the head. When I give a review, I do my best not to have emotions into it, but just facts. Here's black and white, excuse the pun. The pros and cons, as I said. But now, sometimes I base my experience. I review companies or programs that I have never even been in, because I check it out, do my research. But I have also reviewed ones I have been in, where I could give maybe a little bit more inside information, but that's where you have to be careful the most, because even if you're trying to give an unbiased review, if you've had personal experience with it, good or bad, it tends to kind of get in there sometimes, even if you're not purposely trying to do it. So in that situation, it's definitely better to have a few people's, reviews on that, and try to keep your personal preferences out of it if at all possible.
Yeah, because we are all biased in our own certain way, not not doing it on purpose.
No.
And there's some elements of certain things that some of us like and some of us don't like, even though the thing itself, the program or the service or whatever, it might be, okay, if you want to use it, fine. If not, don't. It's like if we talk about pay-to-click, right? PTC. I don't like PTC. I used to in the beginning when I industry, but I no longer really like it because I think that it contributes to a lot of the penny clicking thing mentality.
Yeah, I don't like it anymore either for that reason. And plus, they hardly ever pay you most of the time anyway, and it's junk traffic. And or as an advertiser, you think, oh, okay, I put my ad here, and people will see my stuff, but it's like they're not looking for interesting things; they're looking for pennies. Yeah, but that's what they do with traffic exchanges. A lot of them, I mean, some of them do it for the right reasons, but a lot of them, whether it's Safeless traffic exchanges or any of those types of things, you don't get paid like a pay-to-click site, but it's still the idea of I'm going to earn my credits so that I can throw my site out there and not really care about what they're looking at.
It shows over for the second time.
So it's on a similar principle that way too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you see, people kind of forget what the idea of a traffic exchange is, and that's what a traffic exchange is supposed to be about. But the problem is what is being allowed on traffic exchanges. And I'm starting to notice certain owners starting to talk about this, and certain owners starting to not allow certain things on their traffic exchange, a lot of hype things and so on and so forth.
Because they're starting to realize that they might be the traffic exchange, but people are starting to see the name of the traffic exchange as the source of this crap.
Exactly, because it's your brand.
That's right.
You have that on your
traffic. But John, excuse me a minute. But what I've noticed also is that they're grouping themselves now. A lot of owners are getting 5, 10, 15, 20 sites. It's all the same owner, and they group themselves.
This is also something I've seen, and I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, because it's still in this industry. It can be a real backbiting industry, you see, and you have to be careful sometimes who you listen to, because some people have agendas, or some people have these biases, and it's really difficult sometimes. It's like every other day some idiots opening a traffic exchange, and we have to watch out for that kind of thing. But that does not mean
I'm not an idiot.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, nothing.
Okay. It's Mr. Idiot.
But
Mr. I.
That does not mean that a new traffic exchange should not be checked out and evaluated.
Right.
To see, whether it will drive traffic to your offer and stuff like that. It's interesting.
It's complicated. It's
very complicated. But you think you can trust somebody's opinion, and then come to find out they're being biased for one reason or another? And this is more than just, sometimes we have personality conflicts. That's totally different. You have people that are purposely biased, and they can do it in a real, what how I want to say that, in a real subliminal way. You know what I mean?
Covert.
Covert. There you go. Thank you. And they can do it in a real covert way, and you don't realize it until it's too late. Like certain folks, I won't.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No. Yeah. You spent money and joined their programs and gone through the hoops.
Yeah. Or you jumped on their side of the issue.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you find out it's wrong.
Until you found out that okay, they have an agenda.
It's like
not trying to help the people out in the industry agenda.
Yeah. Well, I think everybody has an agenda. I have an agenda.
Yeah, sure.
But my agenda.
Bad.
But I try to keep it that my agenda is not in my favor. My agenda is to build a community one member at a time, like I always go with, and that is my focal point. But it is still an agenda. I will benefit more if there's more active members that join up.
It's like when I wrote a blog post a while back about that, about what a community is.
Yeah, remember that one.
Because you have, the people in the community, and sometimes we don't get along very well, but at the end of the day, when the dust settles and we can be real to each other and normal to each other and whatever, then everything is fine.
Yeah.
Because that's what makes the world rotate.
Hey, yeah, but the Mardox family, you know as well as I do, it's like a dysfunctional family.
Happy dysfunctional family, I call it.
Happy dysfunctional family.
We have the family here today. We have the black brother. We have the creepy uncle, Michael.
Oh, jeez! You went from neighbor Wilson to creepy uncle. Great.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm the guy you want to keep up in the attic.
Bring your, Uncle Michael be like, bring your girlfriends over.
Yeah, bring them over. My hands go everywhere like a sheep suit.
Take my lie, why don't you?
Yeah, that's what you said today.
That's good.
No. Michael's cool. He only touched one girl. That's his wife.
But Nelson, I have to say, a good laugh is really, you need to laugh. Yeah. Let's face it.
You do.
And if you're too uptight, well, then that's your problem.
That's right, exactly.
Take your panties out and stop bunching them up.
There's people in our group that I don't get along with either. There's character issues, and those people would rather just be part of the membership and not talk to me. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But like I said, these open chats, I want people to contribute and say what they think. Like when we talk about putting the comments in the field below, we really do want that. We want people to tell us what they think, good or bad. Say, you guys are a bunch of faggots. Okay, that's your opinion. But at least be mature enough to back up your comments too, not just call us
like you're a bunch of faggots because
you wear white with the Mardox name on it. Yeah.
Because you wear a pink shirt.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway, speaking of traffic exchanges, since you were talking about, someone was talking about them before, I wish some of them would speed up their timers a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. They've gotten slow, right?
Some are slow.
How slow they've gotten
I think they're trying to make sure you look at the site, but you can still ignore the site, so that doesn't really
Lauren, how slow have they gotten, Lauren?
I don't know. The site I'm surfing on now,
is it 30 seconds?
Seems kind of slow.
Is it 30 seconds you're going?
Let me mute for a second. Let me go check.
Yeah, 'cause I saw some the other day at a minute.
Oh yeah, there are some like that. Yeah.
Like wow.
It's like stopping at a traffic light and it never turns to the next color. And you want to go out there and kind of get it hurried along.
Yeah.
That's an issue. That's an issue in the industry, in the securities exchange industry, because their goal is trying to get quality views, right?
That's what I just said. They're making you look at the cycle.
Not at all. No, hold on.
Be patient.
No,
yes, sir.
Hold on. You're wrong on that. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're making it wait 1 minute. Think about this.
Yeah.
You've got johnbrewer.com. You got the traffic exchange on it. You got people coming in. You have Alexa and Google looking at your stats. right?
Yeah.
And you've got people sitting there for a minute on your site.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again. It's to raise your Alexa rank.
That's right.
Yeah. Also, I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah. But one of the basic surface reasons for the general traffic exchange audience is for them. The idea is to get them to look at the advertisement longer, right?
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
But the problem is, you can't make somebody look at an ad longer than they want to.
That's what I was just saying, John, that they're still going to do what they want to do regardless.
Exactly. Because these days people surf multiple traffic exchanges at the same time.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you can systematically click on one, and then while that's waiting in the timer, you click on the other. I've done that before.
Yeah, of course. So, there are traffic exchange owners that they stand by their 8-10 second timers, and then you have traffic exchanges that they have like 3 and 6 second timers and stuff like that.
A lot of it's on the 20, 30, 60, yeah.
And that's ridiculous in my opinion. But man, this show is ending alive today.
Yeah, I know. This is like part 3 of the show now.
No, it's like when you're watching television and commercials come on, right? How many thousands of commercials you don't pay attention to because you've seen them a gazillion times?
Yeah.
But there's certain ones that you pay attention to for whatever reason, or that commercial that you've seen 200 times. This is the 201st time, and you notice something about that commercial that you didn't notice before, and you'll pay more attention to it.
Yeah.
But it's because you have chosen to, because something has attracted your eye.
Well, I got an example of that on YouTube. There's a guy right now showing this ad on YouTube saying, "Hi, and he points up the screen. If you give me 30 seconds, I'll show you how I turn this cup into a $200,000 a year income." And he's got a program. I hate his commercial because it's always playing. I'm sure you guys have seen it too.
Okay.
But I do catch. I like the fact in his commercial. I like the fact that it says, he points, "Give me 30 seconds," and it says the length of what he needs. That caught my attention when I saw the 30 seconds. I actually sat and watched what he had to say.
And that's what it's all about, because we all have these commercials that we love to hate.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, they attract your attention.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's what the goal.
Yeah.
But I'm also looking at how can I get people to watch my videos too in these commercials. I've got that kind of niche right now. I'm in right now.
Exactly, and that's what the goal for advertising is supposed to be. And
right.
This is why a lot of people, knowledgeable people in the industry, are trying to encourage people not to just use the standard affiliate pages, but to create unique things, and if they want to stand out and attract folks' attention and stuff.
Yeah, custom pages.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I talk about my video set too. Yeah. And also use a different domain name, not necessarily the one at the site you're promoting. Use your own domain names and your own sites.
Right. Yeah. But you're supposed to be advertising you and featuring whatever you're featuring at the moment.
Right. That's right. You know.
Yeah.
With all this PLR stuff, I got a lot of landing pages for these specific ebooks I'm going to be coming out with, so our members can promote these individual landing pages. A lot of these are giveaway content, so Michael would see the page, land on it, type in his name, email address, click the link, he gets the ebook right away. But he's also asked, okay, now while you're at it, join me, John Brewer, at Mardox.com. I can show you a lot more of what we have to offer. And I'm hoping that works. But you see, that there's going to be like a 200-300 landing pages right there our members can choose from. But I'm going to make it so you can take the landing page of the specific product and still put it on your own domain name.
Which is good.
Yeah, so it's not stuck with Mardox.com,
Right, which is good.
Yeah.
I think in program owners need to make things customizable.
Yeah.
You see, and and encourage people to be unique about their advertising, as long as they don't defraud and program some bad name or something like that. Join Mardox and Nelson Buck will install a free pool for you. You know.
Join Mardox.
I'm sure.
Take a $7,000 membership at Mardox, and I'll install a free pool for you. No problem.
You buy the material.
Yeah.
No, while we're at it, forget the $7,000, $15,000 membership.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
A lifetime. You can get everything you want. You'll be a super elite Mojo Mardox member. Here you go. I mentioned the other day Mardox Elite members, and I was thinking about a new domain name for the next level up from Mardox. And I was thinking Mardox Elite. I got a series of videos I want to make, and I only want to give it out to certain members, including some of the ebooks I'm going to put out. Whereas the Mardox Elite get that access to that stuff. Yeah. And I was even thinking of going as far as using technology that already exists and use Patreon, where a $2 membership per month, and you're an elite member, and you get access to all this behind the scenes stuff, right? And you wouldn't believe how many people are like, "Oh, I want to be a Mardox Elite member," just because of the word elite.
I'm already going to be elite regardless.
Yeah, I know. Belinda's already got the baseball bat on. I'm going to be elite, right? Yeah.
Yep, darn Skippy.
That's it, And
she's got the white enamel cast iron with Mardox logo on it.
Yeah.
Oh heck yeah! I'm going out in style.
The only thing is, I got to make sure, because when you put that steak on for the first time and you peel the meat off and it says Mardox underneath the meat, that's going to be a problem.
No, but I'd like to carve Mardox. Like, see, here's what we do. Let's improve on the technology of this, shall we? We'll engrave Mardox into the cast iron pan if possible, so that when you cook your meat, the Mardox symbol will be on it in a in a molding form.
Yeah, and when you cook your food, it says Mardox, but it's grilled in. Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Exactly. So you're branding your food at the same time.
That's it.
The owner of McDonald's, you guys wouldn't believe, but the owner of McDonald's, his swimming pool has the big M logo at the bottom of his pool, and it looks magnificent. I want to do that with Mardox. I want to put the Mardox logo at the bottom of my pool, but that would all have to be done in tiles. Little tiny tiles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and after talking about yesterday, me being Italian, and Italians are perfectionists. Yeah, guess what? I'm gonna spend a long time putting the tiles in. To basically have that name at the bottom of my pool in the tile work.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. I keep rubbing my nose. I got a cold, but I feel like telling people, yeah, I'll do it as soon as I get off the cocaine.
Keep telling you, lay off the drugs.
I know, but I'm trying to cut down. I've been using baking soda, but it doesn't work as good.
Well, too much kick.
I tried sugar, but it gave me diabetes.
No, I don't really quite know you right now, Nelson.
No, you don't want to know. Oh my God, I'm anti-drug.
Nelson, use a little fine sandpaper and rub it up there. Both sides.
Nelson's coming out with his own ebook, how to snort ingredients in the proper contents.
Yeah, and make money.
And how to moderate.
And make 7 figures a year doing it.
Don't forget the fine sandpaper, right?
Yeah, that's it. Some symptoms of this ebook will consist of bloody nose, irritation, nausea, vomiting.
I was just reading in my little town paper that, talking about stuff off the record, they're not going to allow some people, since they legalized marijuana here, they're not going to let people do some facilities.
What do you mean? Like what?
They're not going to let some people do some facilities.
What does that mean?
I don't know. They said something about city limits and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Not letting.
I'll have to read the article.
Yeah.
Like not letting them have like a marijuana store or something, or is that what?
Oh, it's getting out of hand. You wouldn't believe it.
Well, no, that's not getting out of hand. It's natural product. The only reason why it's illegal is because of the hemp industry. Let's face it, that's all.
I understand that some of the marijuana products, not to talk about this, but I do understand, I am educated to know that they take the CG or whatever out, and you don't have to smoke it, and there's other ways to use the medicinal part of it. I do get that.
Yeah, but Linda, let's face it, scientists have looked at it. There's less harm being done with marijuana than there is tobacco.
I am not getting into that debate again.
No, it's not debate. It's fact. Marijuana, full out marijuana, is less harmful to your body than tobacco.
Yeah, right.
Okay?
Right, that's why I've known a lot of people get stupid on marijuana.
No, I didn't say they don't get stupid. People get stupid on alcohol. But why is alcohol illegal?
But it can kill your brain cells too. Alcohol doesn't.
That's your prerogative. That's your body. You can do what you want to it.
Okay, well, let's just move on to another subject, please. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. See, I want to become a black man. Just because
I already know that.
Apparently, they're very well endowed. That's the only reason why. So I'm going to do what I want to my own body. Josh is like, no comment, no comment. Oh God, no comment, no.
John's like,
what
oh,
am
he
I
just
got
doesn't
myself
want to
into?
even go there.
Do I have to associate myself with him?
You should be paying me now.
It's like.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
John used to be innocent until he got corrupted by Mardox.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, hoodies. Yes, we're gonna have hoodies this fall, John.
Really?
Yeah.
So you can look like a brother from the hood.
Yeah,
Kidding. Sorry.
There's gonna be.
Sorry.
This fall we're gonna come out with Mardox hoodies, but they're expensive though.
I just wanted a regular sweatshirt.
Yeah,
without the hoodie.
We're gonna have to find other suppliers. They don't have sweatshirts. I called and asked. They don't.
Well, can you have a long sleeve shirt at least, like just a regular, like a t-shirt with long sleeve?
They have t-shirts. They have polo. They have hoodies.
Yeah, but they don't have a long sleeve for the wintertime type shirt.
Well, yeah, it's the hoodie.
No, no hoodie, just a long sleeve shirt.
Buy the hoodie and cut off the hoodie.
No, because it looks like crap that way. You don't want to do that. It looks like crap that way.
It's exactly what I said the other day.
I know, and I told her the same thing. It would look like crap.
Yeah.
It's our frame.
Yeah.
No, what I'd have to do is give you the logo, the file, and then you can go to another supplier and
like Vista. Yeah. There's plenty of other ones I know that do it.
That do it. Yeah, that's it. I mean, they don't have everything, and they gotta have a limit to how much they you know. And then
all I want is like I want a polo and a regular fitted t-shirt, and then like a long sleeve shirt and a sweatshirt. That's pretty much all I need.
The thing that I noticed that I'm surprised at is Vistaprint does not print cardboard boxes. Let's say I want to mail something to John, an actual ebook. I would like to send it in a box that says Mardox on it. They don't print cardboard box, and I'm like, wow. I thought they did.
Maybe they don't have the setup for it or something.
Yeah, that's it. Or maybe
you would think they would, though.
Yeah, because for corporate, what if I want to mail stuff to people? That'd be a big. You know, I'd love to be able to mail with my logo on it. You know.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Yeah, you know. The other thing I talked to them about is I want to be able to send a letter with my the t-shirts and stuff like that. So they're looking into integrating a function where I can have a letter sent, a sheet of paper basically sent with my logo and my letter along with the item. So you know, basically saying thank you. You know. So I'd like to see it. Otherwise, I'd have to have the cup sent here, have the letter printed up, and then package it myself here and then remail it out.
Yeah.
Maybe later on we'll do it when I order like 1,000 cups. 1,000 cups. You wouldn't believe these coffee cups drop down to like $4 each at 1,000.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So at $4 plus shipping, it's way cheaper than mailing them one by one. Like, well, no, with the name on it, you have to do it one by one. But if someone's gonna order just a generic cup, yeah, right. I'm gonna get around to ordering 1,000 of them.
Cool.
And watch somebody drop the boxes. Oh shit.
You know, that could just happen.
Yeah, it gets here with Purelator or UPS and find out that they dropped all the boxes and they're all smashed. Yeah.
Somebody have 1,000 Mardox cups at home. You know?
Yeah, that's it. I don't know which one I'm going to use
drop
today.
The box. Yeah.
They're all chipped and broken, but okay.
Yeah. No, you see, they say they drop the box, right? They'll probably sell them on the black market or something.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Dude, but I wouldn't mind ordering some. T-shirts I'm kind of iffy on because there's too many sizes and variations of it. You know, large is pretty much the common, the X large. But you know, but after a while you got to buy small and XX large. But you know, what if you buy 1,000? It takes you 10 years to give them away. You know.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Yeah.
You know, and then also the material starts to yellow in the boxes, even though they're wrapped and everything. But you know, they'll start to yellow after a while, I assume.
Yeah, that's an issue.
That's an issue. Yeah, but I'm going to be putting up the generic cups and T-shirts and stuff and hoodies on the site that people can order the generic ones. The cups with the name on it, those are going to stay exclusive to you. Got to be at least 6 months paid membership in a row to get one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. There must be an incentive.
Yeah, that's it. You know, and then we got to sit down and talk about the 12-month point. You know, maybe send them a hoodie or something. You know, with their name on it. It's just that putting a name on a T-shirt. I don't know if that's going to come off well. Because you really want to tell people your name all over the world. You know, as you walk around with it on.
That's like wearing your name tag. Hello, my name is so and so, and you're at a convention.
Oh shit! Big letters on a T-shirt. Hi, my name is John Brewer. What's your name? I lost my phone number. Can I borrow yours?
You are so lame.
Heaven must be missing an angel because I think it's fallen from the skies.
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there's another one. Yeah. When you took a dump this morning, did it hurt? Yes. I don't want to know you. That's nasty shit like that. Oh my god. But
here, there's a lighter. You tell them to blow, and you say you're hired.
Oh.
I think this is a good point for me to go refill my coffee. I feel like
yeah. That would be a good. Hey, we're doing an extra long show today, right, Belinda? We said.
Yes, an extra large, double size show.
Yeah. Okay. No, seriously, we're gonna go a little longer than usual today. So, we're at 56 minutes. This lets you guys know we're already at an hour, but let's just do a long live show today. I'm gonna get a coffee too, if you guys don't mind.
What you and John are really going to do is go spike your coffee with something. So
no, but first off, I'm gonna go change my cup to my Mardox cup, so I don't have the murderous cupcake cup. That's my daughter. That's my daughter's design, daughter Kelly. She designed that and made that into a cup that you can buy off of Redbubble. Nice. Pretty cool, eh? Yeah, it's nice. But I bought it. I'm gonna go get my counterfeit mug. Right back. You guys keep trying to keep this one going.
What, did everyone have a moment of silence till I got back or something?
Without you, we cannot think straight, John. Don't you know that you're our leader?
Keep everyone sane? Is that it?
Yeah, because Nelson basically screws our minds up, so you kind of unscrew it. Joking.
Well, I can stay only a little longer because today's Wednesday.
Yes. And tomorrow's Thursday.
Yes. So today is WWE, so I can only stay a few minutes longer.
Now you finally say it's WWE.
Yeah.
The one time he doesn't bring it up.
What we got? Now, you know what would look good if it had at the top, instead of Alcatraz, it had Mardox.
That's right.
Ankle War.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm the crazy uncle.
Uncle.
The Uncle
Mikey.
Mardox.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Uncle Mikey. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe I'll get one printed out. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy Uncle Mikey.
Do you remember that crazy uncle in your family that every family has? I didn't have one. Well, now you do it, Mardox.
That's right. That's the guy you put up in the attic.
or you're careful to keep a leash on at family reunions and parties. Kidding.
Stop laughing at me!
We can't help it.
Yeah.
Hey, Nelson, this is gonna be our new cup.
What the hell's that? Bring it to view. Bring it to. What does it say? Psycho what? Ward? Oh shit.
Yeah. And I told we had to replace the Alcatraz with Mardox.
That's right.
Mardox. Oh, Mardox Psycho Ward. Hey, I can put. We can make it. I can design that.
We can do parody cups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there is
For
one that I want to
outpatient use only.
There is one that I want to do. I want to make a T-shirt like this. It just says sports on it, so that when you watch sports and you don't know what the hell the game is, well, you can at least say I contribute to the team that might win.
Okay.
No, but seriously, I'm gonna get into doing this stuff. It's not hard to do. You go in, you do a design, and you capture the image, you put it up, person orders it, and you send it. I mean, drop shipping is one of the best things. I mean, it's neat. That's why I was asking Lauren.
Is cool.
That's why I was asking Lauren when she got her cup. Did it come with a bill or did it say Vistaprint? My T-shirt didn't say Vistaprint or anything on it, even though
I made my own shirts at a couple companies like Vistaprint in the past, so it's not that hard.
I got no problems with showing it's Vistaprint. No problem at all. Promote them all they want. But it says that I'm part of their corporate now, so it's meant so that we can send stuff to our clients. You know. So I guess you guys are clients. I guess I don't know. I keep you guys as members. Clients are here, members are here. The difference is clients I go yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am, and members I go like this.
Excuse me. It did say VNP on it.
Yeah. It says a very nice person.
Oh, is that what that stands for?
Yeah. You're now a Mardox VNP.
In case, in Nelson's case, it stands for like very neurotic person.
Someone's gonna capture that image and use it as a meme.
You know, Nelson, let me just take a few goofy pics of you, and I can make all kinds of memes.
Yeah.
Kidding, sort of.
You got to record Nelson and take him to the programs for children and say, yeah, this is why you want to stay away from drugs.
Oh man, that was that was so wrong.
Do they still have that commercial in the States? Because there was a big controversy about it.
You mean about the frying pan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while, but we did have it.
Yeah. And,
is that the one where it fries your brains?
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah.
This is your brain on drugs.
Yeah. Man, I mean, and that there was only in America would there be a controversy about that. You know, I mean, oh, the children don't want to eat eggs after that and whatever. You know, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I'll leave it alone.
My dog is laying at the top of the stairs, making it really hard for me to go up and down the stairs. I gotta crawl over him, and it's like I almost went flying down the stairs. I'm like, thanks, dog. We're here alone for 2 days, dog.
It's like when before we moved here, we lived in the house with the whole family, with the in-laws and so, and poster child.
The cap is coming. The cap is coming.
Ah, cool. And so we had my father-in-law's dog, his shepherd, and we had a cat, right?
Well, we don't know. Is it right or not?
Yes, sir, it's right.
Okay.
And the cat used to sit at the top of the stairs, and it was like daring the dog to come up.
Yeah.
Because, he was like, "Yeah, come up. I dare you. You know you're not going to come past me. Come on up. I dare you." It was good. The dog would not go upstairs if the cat was sitting there. That was good.
Oh Jesus. Oh Lordy. Yeah, cats. I had my daughter's cat here while they were going through that ordeal with their apartment, and the cat would walk up to Merlin and stare at him, and until Merlin moved off his own bed, and the cat then climbed up and crawled into his bed. It's like, move.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah. The dogs know. It's like, oh shit, I gotta move.
Yeah.
It should have been the other way around. He should have been the dominant one.
No, Tigger is very territorial. He's always been alone.
We learned at our convention last weekend. There was a small video about a bird called a lapwing, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if you ever heard of it. I had never heard of it before.
No, go ahead.
And this lapwing is a really small bird, and often their nests and stuff like that is in the places where big animals are, like elephants and stuff like that. And this bird would stand its ground in front of a big old animal and would not move. And you saw a picture of this tiny little bird and the head of this big old animal, and they were both like nose to nose.
Yep.
And the bird was like, "Get out of here," you know.
The thing is, when I brought Merlin to Wolf Zone, the park, there's a lot of small dogs that don't realize how big they really are, how tiny they are, and what Merlin can do to them, and they're growling at him, you know. After a while, they start to play, and Merlin lays on his tummy like, lays on his back, his tummy, and they're going, you got me, you know. You can see her personality, but if Merlin ever decided to get sick and tired of the puppy, he would be like, you're gone. But that dog, that little dog, was so like, I'm big and tough, and look at me, you know. I don't think they realize how big they really are, and how small they are. I mean.
Yeah. When I used to walk father-in-law dog, big shepherd, right?
Yeah.
And the other big dogs, those often no problem, you know. It's those little ones.
Yeah.
They would see him, and they, you know.
Yeah. And it's preemptive. It's look at me, I'm big and tough. You know, a dog that doesn't growl worries me more than a dog that barks and growls. Because a dog that barks and growls is already showing a sign of insecurity.
Yeah.
Merlin,
those ones that don't do anything. Yeah.
When Merlin has two stages. When somebody comes on the property, he starts to growl real low. Only you and a couple of people nearby can hear, and then it goes to I'm gonna bark. But he's got that first growl, and it's not meant for anyone else to hear but you.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay, what's going on? Let's go see. Then he starts to bark, and that's telling people, hey, there's a big dog here. What do you think you're doing on my property? You know?
Because when we lived in the other house, right, and we'd be downstairs, and all of a sudden you would hear this low growl.
Yeah, that's it.
Did you know it's coming to the property gate?
Yeah.
Because the dog would think it before anybody else.
Yeah.
You know, and then when they got to the point where they're at the gate, he was barking because they were too close.
That's right. And don't ever punish your dog. I see people do that. They tell their dog, hey, shut up, you know? And it's like, worst thing you could do, he's doing his job. And that first growl that you talk about, again, that wasn't meant for anybody but you and him.
Exactly.
You know,
now when they've done their job and it's time for them to be quiet, then they have to learn how to listen. But it's their job to alert you, you know. Yeah.
So like I do, Merlin will bark, and I'm constantly telling people in my family, don't punish him when he's barking. Let him bark 3, 4, 5 times, open the door, see who it is, and then enough. With the hand in front of the nose, enough. And then for him, that's it. If he goes past that, then he didn't listen to the command.
Exactly.
But he understands, okay, I did my job, I'm done. I don't need to bark anymore.
Exactly.
That's it, you know. But it's these people that yell at their dogs, you know, shut up, you know, and all this stuff. The dog doesn't understand. You're making it more anxious. You're not giving it a command, and it's mentally abusive to the animal.
Yeah.
You know, but they're doing their job. All that growling and stuff. We don't see it as sociable, but he does it as being that's his job. Yeah. He's in this world to do that. Just like Michael is in this world to show his cup with John.
And have the space across.
And Lauren, you have to show your cup on camera.
I wish my cup was here, darn it.
There you go. Lauren, that was only
I want to raise heck at the post office.
Lauren, that was only 1 cent.
You gotta go slower, Lauren, you know? You have to, you know,
Be proud and be loud. Okay, not like Mike. Mike is kind of like weird. Creepy. Creepy uncle syndrome.
I'm calling my post office. I'm gonna go over there and race heck if I don't get my cups in.
That's right.
I was in a truck the other day. And I said to Jackie, my daughter, I said, when you kick somebody out of the truck while it's moving, the sound they make is what? And she goes, what? And I said, woo, 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 woo. And she goes, what? How do you do that? And I said, well, I gotta slow it down so you actually understand what the person's saying. You kick him out of the car, it's whoa, 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 whoa.
Do you like dream about this stuff at night?
Shit, yeah. Oh, let me get into the phrase. I got a squirrel effect. And I have the sound, but it's like, can I do it again? Can't do it. Oh, jeez, I can't do it. It's like, I used to do it. Hold on. I gotta get back in the frame of mind of doing it. It's like, okay, coffee, let's go, coffee. No, come on, coffee. You know, and I used to do it really good, and I have a recording of it, and a lot of people thought I spoke, and then I sped up and I did a modification, but it was like, yeah, whatever, coffee now. You know, and it's like, it came out of the squirrel's voice. I gotta go find it now. Hold on a second.
We're gonna call him Rocky.
Oh my God. It really does sound like I changed the sound on it.
Rocky now.
Yeah.
Come to Mark, meet Rocky Nelson and the strange Uncle Mike.
Tune in for their next episode.
Oh man.
Yeah, I gotta go find it. What was it called? What was it called? It's on my phone. Keep going, guys. I'm gonna find this. You guys are gonna find this hilarious.
That wasn't. What you just saw in my screen was an indication that it's about time for me to go. When my son comes into the room on Wednesday and Thursday, that means WWE time.
Now, Nelson, the one time you didn't say, "Oh, you're gonna go to WWE," is when he actually has to go to the WWE.
That's right. Yeah, then he doesn't mention it, right? Isn't that interesting?
Yep.
That's because he's turning into a squirrel.
Yeah, he's doing the squirrel thing at the moment.
Yeah.
I'll have to find it. It was not on my phone.
He's preoccupied.
I saw that Ric Flair.
Hey, it's not WWE, Don?
Wait a minute, you cut Lauren off. What did you say, Lauren?
I saw that Ric Flair has some surgery.
Who's Ric?
Oh yeah?
Who's this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, gotcha.
Oh, my son just confirmed that. He said, yeah, it was he had surgery done, something with his heart or something.
What's this son stuff you're talking about? Where is this son of yours?
Yeah, he stuck his head. Wait, hold on. Let me verify this so that the whole community
There it
knows.
is. There it is. Peace.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I still say I'd like to know who the father is. He doesn't look anything like you.
Where's his phone?
Hey John, go watch WWE, dude.
Thank you.
He would like to know who the father is because you don't look anything like me.
I mean, dude,
my wife just said
it's the
my
milkman.
wife just said it's her secret.
Yeah, it's her secret. Yeah.
That's right, the milkman.
She's doing good. She's doing good.
You people should be ashamed of yourselves. Haven't I taught you better than that?
No, that's next week. Duh.
Nelson, you're a whole nother category.
This is why I tried to go Belinda, because it started to like seep into my brain, you know.
I know, we don't want to corrupt you there, John.
Uncle Michael was doing the like Jedi mind trick, you see.
John goes to bed at night and he goes, what did I do today? Blah 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 Mardox. Oh, he falls asleep. He wakes up in the morning. What do I have to do today? Word Mardox. Oh. John, I got a place where they make cutlery plates and stuff like that, I'll make it so you have a plate that says Mardox in the bottom.
Okay.
So when you're done eating, you'll remember, oh yeah, Mardox.
Oh, jeez.
Nightmares.
That's the reason I'm in this straight jacket. Yeah.
Oh, see, but it looks fashionable. You wear it very well.
There you
Goes
go.
with everything.
Anyway, folks, gotta run.
Walk,
Unintended
your age
thing.
is dangerous. Don't run into
Yeah.
it. It's dangerous.
Yeah. You guys be good. Nice show. And I'll catch you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nice hair, John. Have a good day and God bless.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, John. Have a good day.
Take care.
Okay.
Be good while I'm away. All right.
I will be. I can't speak for Nelson.
Fine.
Woo! Guys, come here before you go. Thank you, honey.
Huh?
What?
That should have been my case, not yours.
Excuse you. Who
What?
opened up my
What?
cup?
Me, because I thought it was my waterproof case.
So that came from you.
What?
Say thank you and
What?
great. Okay, I just got this. My daughter had to take those packages for her.
Hey.
I got my cup.
But who the
Hey.
hell's Belinda Condell?
Queen Belinda Condell.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations,
you.
Belinda. You're now officially a VNP.
Very
Yeah.
nice person.
There you go.
Yeah.
Or very neurotic.
You're now an official.
Very neurotic.
You're now an official member of the psychiatric ward.
There you go.
Yay! Oh boy.
Hey, we all have
All right.
cups now. We all have cups except for me because mine has my wife's name on it.
Is that
So
your
what do you
name?
try-
Because
Tina
he's
White,
superior.
you know.
Anyway, folks, gotta go. Y'all take care. Congratulations,
All right.
Belinda. Finally got
Thank
your cup.
you.
Thank
Lauren
you.
also. Lauren also.
Yeah, Lauren also. Congratulations, Lauren.
All right,
Have
John,
a
you
great
take
day,
care of
John, and
yourself.
God bless.
Thanks a lot. Have a good
Okay.
one.
See you tomorrow,
Thank
John.
you. Take care.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right.
There you go. What do you guys think when it comes to this materials and stuff that we're giving out to our members? How many programs do you guys know of that give out these kind of things, cups, T-shirts, and stuff like that?
Not many without you paying for it.
Yeah, that's it. Eh? You have to buy it, but it's, to give it away. Not many sites are doing that, are they?
No, not really. Not that I know of.
Yeah,
They're
only-
limited. Yeah, I think they're limited, Nelson. Very limited.
Yeah, so I think we are above and beyond when we do this. I say
Well, look how
that.
excited I got just to get my cup.
Yeah, I say that because my wife is on the fence with all this. She thinks it's a lot of money we're putting out for this kind of stuff, and I'm trying to save money doing it, and justifying it. But I mean, you send a T-shirt, or after 6. See, the idea of the mug originally. And Michael, were you one of the ones that got the mug by surprise?
Yes.
You were okay. You didn't know it was coming. Okay.
No.
At the time, it was 6 months, or you paid a lifetime membership, and then a mug was sent out. Now, obviously, that's in the price of the membership, and it was a budget calculated to send that as overhead. And the idea was we make the mug, we get the person's address, we make the mug, and we have it drop shipped directly without the person even knowing it. One day you wake up, there's a parcel in the mail, and it says Mardox, and your name on it with VNP on it. That's what the idea was behind the concept of the mug. And then it became, okay, well, I want a mug, so how do I get one? And people were anticipating it to get it, so then it was, you have to be, we kept it as you have to be a member to get it. But Michael, out of your opinion, when you got that mug, did that solidify your place at Mardox, or was it kind of weird? How did you feel about getting it?
Was it a titillating experience?
Titillating?
Of course you say that.
No, Nelson. What happens with a thing like that basically is that you don't expect it. So basically, whoa, it's out of the blue.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no need. A lot of people think, I'm not Brian.
Yeah, that's it. Well, Belinda and I were talking about new members, first-time signups, that we were going to send them. I want to get around to send them a welcome letter that explains. Well, for 2 reasons. One, they can confirm their mailing address doing it, and 2, saying welcome. Make sure you sign up. You follow us on YouTube and stuff like that. Here's the links. And I was thinking even going as far as making a little DVD, CD, a little mini CD you can put in your drive and watch. But then Belinda was saying that it's not worth the overhead and all the cost of doing it, because just do it online. But then I told her, I said, everybody is doing everything online, and I want to stand out. You know, so that's why I'm looking at gauging right now whether or not it's worth doing this offline media, let's call it, you know, to encourage people to do stuff at our website, or is it really, you know, does it matter? That's another thing too. You know, if a person gets a mug and just doesn't care anymore, or you know, like, okay, I achieved the goal, you know, then it's not worth doing that practice. So I mean, so that's what I'm asking. So what do you think about it?
No, what I think it's marketing. You got to use everything in your arsenal that you can in the toolbox. I mean, you know,
to stand out from all the others.
To stand out. I mean, you could say, okay, 10 people would like to have PLRs. You say, okay, here's a hard copy of it.
Oh yeah, of your own ebook. You know? Yeah, print your own printed copy. Yeah, and Vistaprint does that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can send them a PDF or a doc file, and they'll print it and ship it, hardcover and everything.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
So you can ship your pants.
Yeah. Nobody wants mine. Releasing Nelson's nudes next week. Join in.
It's a 12-month calendar.
Yeah, it's 12 months. A 13-month calendar, because I'm part of that other religion.
No, we can make it a 12-year calendar for those who are going to be
12-year calendar. Oh my God, 144 months of torture. Get my nude pics and watch me.
No, the men
dressed.
of Mardox. You all have to pose.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh, jeez. No, but it is a big thing. So many websites, so many of these membership sites. It's how much money can I get out of you, and how much can I not spend on overhead? I looked at that and I said, these sites would go a lot further if they spent a little bit of money on their members. You know, as an expense, they can declare it. You know, and they can go above and beyond.
Well, Nelson, it's like, for instance, you look at cups and all that, and then you could say, okay, maybe once a year, you say during Christmas time, you have a big prize.
Yeah.
You know, whether it be an electronic, something to be used, you know, like whatever. I mean, say a webcam or, you know, stuff like that, or a tablet, things like that. You know, once a year, you say, okay. People say, oh my God.
I gotta take this, guys. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Show's over. Okay, kidding.
What do you think, Belinda?
I think I love my Slurpee right now. My hubby brought me home a Slurpee. But I agree with what you're saying, though.
Because I think, you know, it keeps the members basically guessing, and if you've got content and you've got prizes, you know, it keeps.
No, I agree with that, because you want to change it up. You want to keep it
fresh.
You know, spicy. Yeah, fresh.
Yeah.
We're twins. We both got the same color.
They're all going to be that color, Lauren. They're all supposed to be that color. Only different on your cup is your name.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't mind spending money on overhead if it's a good return on investment.
No, exactly. Because something fresh to keep to keep not only the content fresh, but also the membership, you know, and try to get them involved.
Right. Well, it's also, you know, I don't know about Canada, but in the States, like the first 3 years of running a business, even if you spend a lot of money, you don't make a dime. You know, if you run it against if you have job income, or you're married and you file jointly against your, you know, spouse's income, excuse me, you could get back all that you spent, and sometimes even more, depending on the, you know, bracket of taxes you fall under, you know, because everybody's different. Yeah, but you can't afford not to run a business, because even when you lose, you still win. you get back so much more on a tax break of the home-based business tax write-off that even if the CPAs aren't taught. That's why I use TurboTax Home Business Edition, because they got me more back than any of my ever CPAs I ever used. And not just that, but they're not afraid of audits, because if you keep good, records,
yeah, exactly.
and if you
records
don't, you learn
important.
how,
Yeah.
and so what? You get audited, they leave you alone, they see that you're legit. So what,
Yeah.
And the only time you get audited is if you have major red flags, or it's a random audit, to fill their quota for the, for the season. That's the only time you're going to get audited anyway. So I'd rather get way more back instead of taking a standard deduction because my CPA is scared of an audit,
Yeah, but that's because I guess most of the accountants or bookkeepers, they're not used to home businesses, and there are certain limits that
right.
you're allowed,
it's still new.
Yeah.
It's still new for them.
Exactly.
That's why I started I was afraid to do my own taxes because it can be complicated.
Yeah, because there's a lot of things you should be able to take, and then you forget to take.
Well, that's why TurboTax, it guides a newbie.
Mm-hmm.
They give you choices, and they tell you, and they advise, well, if you take this, point A, this is what you'll get back, and how, why it's like that. Point B, it makes it so easy to follow. And you can still decide which, path you want to go on, but they also explain, and what they recommend, so you have all that help.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing it for years with TurboTax now, now I know it like the back of my hand. But I hear Canada's a little bit different with the tax thing, how you work it.
Well, the rules are different and all that, and you can't keep, because when you're in business, yes, you could take your expenses and all that. You could even use your vehicle, but then you have to keep super straight records.
Yeah.
If you're using your vehicle for part-time business and home use, you got to be able to say X amount of miles, or per and X amount of gas based on the mileage.
Yeah.
You got to be very, very strict how you keep the mileage. And then, of course, in a room, because it's everywhere the same, what square footage are you using in your house as an office?
Well, we do that too in the States. We don't, it's optional, but if you want to get the most back, or just make sure your taxes are accurate, you're always going to keep record, like if you have a separate phone line just for business. If you take your gas for a lunch, business lunch, and you keep the receipt for your gas and mileage and the food that you ate when you gave out a business card, guess what? You can take it as a tax write-off. You just keep the receipt, the proof and everything.
Yeah.
So, so we have similarities between the States and Canada tax laws, I guess, but from what my Canadian friends told me over the years, they're less generous.
It shows over again.
Less options as far as things like that are concerned.
Yeah.
Sorry, be right back.
Oh, so, okay, what were we talking about? Racism or Quebec or French? What? Michael?
Tax laws.
Tax laws. This conversation went from PLR documents to laughing our butts off to tax laws. Oh, wow. Okay. We'll get Belinda back and let her close up the show. Tax laws.
What we use in taxes and all that here in Canada versus U.S.
Tax here in Canada is a lot better than U.S. I think it is. I know that when I buy these T-shirts, I'm getting taxed on two taxes. One, I'm getting taxed on GST, which is the government federal goods and service tax.
Yeah.
That's fine, because I'm a Canadian citizen, Canadian business, and they're in Canada, so that's fine. But I keep getting this VAT tax of 5%, and I'd like to know what the VAT tax is.
I see them, but I don't get it here. But I see it as a on like websites. Sometimes when you're paying for something, they'll ask it optionally about whatever VAT.
Yeah, but what is VAT? What does it stand for? Anyone know?
I'm not really sure. I've just seen it.
Okay, Belinda, close
I
up.
should just do the research.
Yeah, Belinda, close up the show so we can stop recording.
Oh, do we have to stop? Okay.
Well, because you're on the taxes now.
Well, let's talk about how to scam a scammer. No.
Oh,
How to screen a scammer.
That's easy. That's easy. Tell them to join Mardox.
We'll turn them honest.
Yeah, that's it.
Or die trying.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, we'll turn them honest. Like, yeah, you thought you were a scam, and you're not anymore.
Follow Joe.
So
we have a Mardox channel, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining today's Mardox live chat, DLC. Join us tomorrow for more exciting, thought-provoking.
It's like Belinda was waiting to see if she got it right.
Join us tomorrow for more exciting, thought-provoking, and sexy, mind-blowing chat.
Yeah, with Belinda and Lauren at the same time, that's sexy.
Anyway, please subscribe, like, and comment, good or bad. Of course, we prefer always good comments, but however, either way, please let us know what you would like us to discuss, how we can help you, our members, and those outside thinking about joining our membership, because we are here to serve you. Until next time, everybody. Oh, and by the way, tune in to see if what Hijinks Nelson does tomorrow, what John's thoughts are if Josh ever found his way home, and what dark secrets Lauren is really keeping from us.
Yeah.
Until next time, have a great day and God bless.
And make sure to like, subscribe, and comment.
I just said that, you nincompoop.
Okay. Bye, guys.